Get ready, because today we're going to talk about how to take your stories from bad to good to great. By the way, my name is Brandon McNulty. I'm the author of Bad Parts, also the author of Entry Wounds, and welcome to my writing channel. Last night I was watching Seinfeld, and one particular episode got me thinking about the way that the show builds conflict. Today I came up with a 3-step method that I'm going to share with you, but first I want to point out that a lot of stories make the mistake of keeping their conflict way too simple and way too straightforward. You'll have a character who faces a problem, then they'll repeatedly try to solve that one problem until they finally do. And the issue with this is that it can lead to predictable and forgettable storytelling. And you don't want that. So today I'm going to share with you a 3-step method for building conflict. And here's how it works. It's really simple. First, you establish conflict. This means you set up a problem that must be solved. Second, you deliver a twist. And this means that when action is taken, you need to give us a surprise outcome. And then the third step is to create complications. And this means that you use the initial conflict to create new forms of conflict. And this might involve other characters getting involved with the conflict, or it might take you to other areas of the story. In other words, it's going to get messy, and that's a good thing in storytelling. You want situations to get messy because then we learn from characters as they try to navigate those situations. Now, for an example, let's look at the Seinfeld episode, The Good Samaritan. And this is season 3, episode 20. And it opens up by introducing the conflict. The episode opens with Jerry talking on his car phone with Elaine, and then he witnesses a hit and run outside his building. And that's your conflict. Now Jerry has a decision to make. He can either let the driver escape, or he can track them down and hold them responsible. And though Jerry fears the driver might be some kind of tough guy criminal, Elaine urges him to give chase and catch up to the driver. Now this is where a bad or average writer would probably play things safe and give us exactly what we expect. You would have somebody come out of the car, maybe some macho, hardened criminal who intimidates Jerry for a cheap laugh. But Seinfeld doesn't do this. Instead, this episode throws in a twist. And the twist is that the driver is actually an attractive woman who Jerry takes an immediate liking to. Instead of holding her responsible for the hit and run, he pretends the crime never happened and they get coffee together. Now, a merely good writer would stop right here and just let the relationship play out. But Seinfeld takes things a step further by introducing complications. And the complications arise the next day when Jerry discusses the incident with his friends. At first, he eagerly tells George about his new girlfriend, but then he has to lie to Elaine about what happened with the hit-and-run driver. He also has to cancel out on their Friday dinner because now he has a date that night. But the complications don't stop there. Kramer later says that the victim of the hit-and-run is a woman in the building who Jerry has had a crush on for some time. Jerry now has an excuse to talk to her, and the episode's conflict pulls him in multiple directions. He has to navigate a situation where he's dating a criminal, trying to date the victim, and also trying to preserve the lie that he told Elaine and Kramer. And this is how you write great conflict. You start simple and build toward those complications. Rather than having the story follow a straightforward, simple path, let things get messy and let your characters teach us something as they navigate those difficult situations. So I hope this helps. Question of the day, what is your favorite story and how does the main conflict evolve within that story? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. If you want to support the channel, please pick up a copy of either one of my books and be sure to leave reviews on Amazon. Bad Parts is great if you like small town horror. It's about people trading away their sick and injured body parts in order to get healthy again. And then Entry Wounds is great if you like thrillers. And it's about a guy who picks up a haunted gun and he can't put it down till he kills 6 people with it. Also be sure to check out my other videos, like, share, and subscribe. Maybe even hit that thanks button for me. And as always, remember to keep on writing.